Hello viewers and welcome to Hippie in a Race Car. Something rather special happened today. I was watching one of my own favorite YouTubers, and in the list of videos to the right that you can click on next was one of my own videos. And I thought that's pretty cool. As an up-and-coming YouTuber, it's always nice to see yourself in the feed. And I realized it was probably a fairly popular video because it talks about how to make a huge amount of money in Gran Turismo 7 very quickly. And a lot of people would need this because some of the cars in this game are unbelievably expensive. 20 million for a single car kind of thing. So I thought, let's see if there's other tracks that we can do this on. And America's doesn't have a single track with a decent payout. Not one. Heck with them. So we go to Europe, and guess what? La Sarthe. World Touring Car 700. It's a payout of $550,000 if you win. And if you get your clean race bonus, that equals $825,000. The race is 30 minutes long. So there's a trick to this. First thing, as I mentioned in my other video, always make sure this is set to easy. We are mere mortals. I'm not an A or an A+ driver. I'm certainly not an S driver. I'm a high C, low B, now that kind of range, so I do okay, but I'm not a god in this game. I'm just one of those mere mortals. Set that to easy because the AI are stupid and they will run into you. They will brake in front of you at the most ridiculous times. If you hit one, you can lose your clean race bonus very easily. If they knock you off the track, you can lose your clean race bonus very easily. So if you set that to easy, you don't lose it as easily. Next, we needed a car. Well, you want something that's got a lot of top-end speed, that's decent on gas, because you don't want to be pitting for gas too many times. As you can see, we go through a lot of it in this particular race. So I set up my Ferrari 458 Italia GT3 Group 3 car. I'll show you how. I also painted it up real nice. I have these set, first of all, racing hard because your tires wear out 10 times faster. You've got to make sure that they're going to last. I set these for my own driving style, but this is where it counts. 82 on the power restrictor, 14 ballast, leaves you exactly 700 performance points. Make sure that you have intermediates available, because this is kind of a recreation of a very short version of the 24-hour Le Mans. The 30 minutes of Le Mans. It's going to rain. I guarantee you, it's going to rain. Now, it's a 30-minute race, which means whatever lap you're on when 30 minutes comes, that's your last lap. So the trick is, if you get far enough ahead, you can go really, really slow at the end of the lap so that the time ends, 30 minutes ends, just before you cross the finish line. You don't have to do another lap. Saves you about 4+ minutes. Next trick. Set your fuel to mix 6. I usually kind of go forward at the beginning just to get ahead of everybody. Then stick it on 6 because you need to save gas. Don't go wide. Don't go off the track. You don't want to lose your clean race bonus. It's worth $275,000 in this particular case, so you don't want to lose that. Skipping ahead to lap 2, you can see the clouds are starting to move in a little bit. And by the time you get to the end of the long set of straights, the rain starts. At this point, keep your foot down as much as you can. The track is still pretty much dry. Get to the pit as fast as you can. The other drivers are going to get caught out because they're way behind you, and they're going to get stuck in the rain a lot longer than you are on the slick tires. Get on the intermediates, and you basically stay on those until the end of the race. Here I am coming down the last little bit before the pit lane. Do not cross the pit line. 3-second time penalty, and you probably lose your clean race bonus. You don't want to do that. You notice I'm not going very fast. You don't have to. You're far enough ahead generally at this point that the AI can't catch you, and they're stuck way back on the track, going super slow on slicks. So slap on the inters, fill the tank completely, and it's not the most beautiful Ferrari you've ever seen. Not even this rain can put out those flames. Let's go. See ya. Now, let's see if I can not die. Friendly reminder, don't cross the pit line. You don't want to get a penalty. And for this first chunk, I'm taking it very easy. The tires are cold. It's wet. Yes, they're intermediates, but I'm just taking it really nice and easy. I don't want to spin. I don't want to go wide. I don't want to do anything stupid. So I'm just taking it kind of, racing casual, if you will. So by the time you get about the first chicane on the long straights, the clouds are gone and the sky is blue. The sun is out. The track is still very wet. So don't even think about pitting and putting on slicks because you just don't do it. Here we are, coming up to the end of lap 4. You notice the timer got about 10 and a quarter minutes left, so you'd have time for this lap, and then lap 5 and 6, and you'd be on lap 7 when the timer ran out. But remember what I said at the beginning, if you time it right, you finish lap 6 just after the timer runs out. And you don't have to do a lap 7. It saves you a bunch of time. Interestingly enough, this drying track is the same as Spa during the final test for your super license. Stick to the dry line, you got a much better chance of not sliding. Roundabout now you're probably thinking, ooh, what a nice dry line. I should go on slicks. Don't do it. The moisture meter in the bottom left-hand corner of your screen is still going up and down a fair bit. There's water on this track. The inters are going to last. They're not going to die on you before the end. It's not worth putting on slicks and taking a chance of doing a spin or a slide or a full-on pirouette into the wall. Now here we are about halfway through lap 6, and this is where I started to do some math. If you look at how much time's left in the race, just under 2 minutes, and you look at what the gap is between me and second place, this is where you can get away with not having to do that 7th lap. I slowed down to the point where I could probably have gotten out and run faster than I was driving, so that I would take the entire minute and 33, 32, 31 before I got to the finish line, because the guys behind me aren't going to catch me. And so you slow right down, take it nice and easy, dum-de-dum, coast into this corner, la-la-la. I mean, if you want to do a 7th lap, if you love this track and you want to do another 3 or 4 minutes worth of racing, go for it. I'm interested in making $825,000 in a 30-minute race, not necessarily a 34.5-minute race. Because I'm all about grinding for the money at this point. So here, coming across the line. Hey, this is our final lap. Dum-de-dum-dum-dum. We're done. First place with still a nice, comfortable lead. There you go, $825,000 with the clean race bonus in about a half an hour. There are definitely other cars you can use. I happen to use the Italia because it's one of my favorite cars. It's got good top speed, it's got good aero, It's super fun to drive. Mine happens to be gorgeous. But if there's another car that you like, that you find works for this, please leave a comment down below. Let other people know. There's lots of money to be made in a very short amount of time. I will have more of these videos coming, so stay tuned. Please get yourself subscribed. It would really help me out a lot. In the meantime, have an absolutely fantastic day, and I will catch you next time. Peace.